Welcome back to the Free Gems Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You got your local guests here. Jig Jesus to your right, K Cinco's to your left.
We here.
You see what we got going on.
You got it right this time.
Yeah, I got it right this time. I know what's going on. You feel me? It's the reverse because they're looking from that way. But yeah, man, Free Gems Podcast, we here. Episode 113, if I'm not mistaken.
Listen. I'm gonna get it down.
We got it. We just gonna keep running with 113, 114 next week, 115.
We gotta get it right. No, it's the principality.
It's the principality about this shit.
I'm gonna get it right. Don't worry. We gonna get it right. But don't worry. It don't matter what episode it is. It's gonna be a wonderful one.
Yeah, man. We started a new day recording. We're not recording on Tuesday, so it's Wednesday right now. So this is gonna come out today. This is gonna come out today. You know what I mean?
Which actually I don't mind because we drop Wednesday nights 5 p.m. Eastern time anyway. Word. So like if we record the morning of, if there's any news that came last night, it'd be fresh. Remember?
Yeah, no.
So
for sure,
I ain't
man.
even mad at it.
It's been a lot of news this week, man. A lot of news. Some sad news, some good news, some weird news. It's just been a lot going on, man. Like a lot of predictable news, you could say. Recently we got it. I think we got to step to it straight up.
I already know what you gonna say.
Talk about the elephant in the room, man. So. Local Jackson, Florida rapper was slain over the weekend in Tampa, Florida. Foolio. Rest in peace to Julio, foolio, a drill rapper from Jackson, Florida, who for sure, you could say he was living his raps, and he for sure lived by the gun, died by the gun. See. And it's a sad situation. So I do want to say rest in peace. But when people look into the background, I know you don't want to say that because the way he was living. But if you look into the background, all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, man.
Before we get into the background, my thing is right.
Talk about it.
When you say rest in peace to everybody that dies, it's unfortunate. Death is an unfortunate thing, and it's something that's natural and everyone's going to experience. But I think that lessens the value of rest in peace, if you ask me. If everybody who dies, you feel me, like certain things you're doing here and there shouldn't matter what you did when you were alive. Whether if you caused torment and mayhem and made mothers and fathers cry and people weren't able to sleep at night because of you, then should you really say rest in peace when you pass away? That's just how I feel.
I feel that
I'm
for sure.
Listen,
for those who don't know, Julio Foolio is a menace. Well, was a menace. Like I said, we got to break it down.
We got to break it down.
I get what you're saying. Nobody's going to say rest in peace to Hitler, but it's just out of respect you say rest in peace.
Why?
He might be in hell. Rest in peace to hell. I don't give a fuck. Point is...
keep going.
Just respectfully, you just rest in peace to the dead. You feel me? You got to appreciate that we alive. That's all that's about.
Okay.
Because if you look into the story, then you know Julio Foolio was no angel for sure.
Oh my
Now, if you're not tuned into the whole Jacksonville, Florida drill scene, then you might not be aware that Julio Foolio, just a couple years ago, he went famous for a diss track he made against an artist named Young and Ace. Now, I actually was a fan of Young and Ace years before anything. I even knew he had ops. I didn't know nothing about that. He just had really good music.
And not to cut you off, but Young and Ace was on the song.
Yeah, I was about to go into that. I'm gonna start going into that. Wait, I was just about to say that. Yeah. So if y'all don't know the Julio Foolio diss track, you probably know the diss track that was made against him, which is by Young and Ace. And now if y'all know Young and Ace had the Vanessa Carlton sample with the 1,000 miles. And I need you. Who I Smoke was one of the biggest songs in the club at like about a year, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was going crazy.
When I tell you the whole world, it's because a lot of it, shout out to white chicks, because a lot of it had to do with just our familiarity with that beat. And I swear, if it wasn't for Terry Crews, I don't think that song would be so prevalent. I know that song would not be so prevalent, especially in our community.
I'm about to say in our community.
Ain't no way minorities would have cared that much about Vanessa Carlton ever if it wasn't for that fucking movie. But if you don't know Who I Smoke, everybody knows Who I Smoke, because you was in the club singing it, and little do you know, you were actually, the chorus is literally them making fun of a bunch of teenagers that got killed. The summer before that.
I don't even want to start singing because I don't even know
exactly.
them. I don't know them personally, so I don't want to say.
Of course you know them, but that's also why people were so detached to say that. It's almost like how everybody in Chicago was talking about smoking Tuka.
And it's the same thing.
You had people like Fetty Wap and Young M.A. singing shit like that and tweeting things like, "Oh, was the Tuka?" And then people from Chicago are like, "Yo, bro, that's my man.
Yeah,
he's
you out here wilding. Yeah,
people don't know that to this day.
Like, who got the Tuka? Yeah,
people don't. Like, I just had a client, my boy, he's 21 years old, and I'm explaining that to him, and he's like, "Oh, really? I didn't know that." I'm I'm like, you didn't know Tuka was a person? A 15-year-old Sean Dad that got murdered in Chicago? He was like, nah. He's 21. I'm thinking he knows, but he's so young, he completely missed that Chief Keef way. He was a baby.
They say allegedly King Von was associated in that.
In that, yeah, they do say that.
Allegedly.
Everything's alleged.
But not get off the point we were making about
Oh yeah, so
Julio.
about Young and Ace and Julio. Listen, so Young and Ace makes the track Who I Smoke. Julio Foolio double backs and samples a Fantasia When I See You song.
When I See You.
And shoots the entire music video at the cemetery.
Wait. We got back up though. Back up. So Young and Ace on his birthday, him and 3 others ended up getting shot on Young and Ace's birthday. And the 3 died and Young and Ace survived. Yeah. So Julio Foolio came out. When I See You was on the grave sites of the 3 people that died with the pictures of them.
So he not only decides to shoot the music video at the cemetery, he's literally at their gravesite, like laying down on top of their gravesite. Yeah. Like I'm like, yo, this demonic energy right here. This demonic energy right here is crazy. And what was really crazy is it's so much that goes on to this. So one of the victims in that quadruple shooting that left 3 people dead, that Young and Ace survived, one of those people's name was 2-3. 2-3 is Young and Ace's actual brother, like his blood brother, same mom, same dad. That was his younger brother. So When I See You, he makes a lot of references to to 2-3, all that good, all that shit. There was another rapper from Louisiana named Jada Youngin. Jada Youngin was also murdered.
R.I.P. Yep.
And he was also used to go by the nickname Money Jordan 2-3. So Julio Foolio was making diss tracks against that 2-3 and Jacksonville's 2-3, and because Jada Youngin was also an affiliate of Young and Ace, but not through any street shit, just musically.
No, just musically.
And because of that, though, they would beef on songs, even though they didn't actually know each other. Never had a real problem, just besides the fact that Jada Youngin sided with Young and Ace, and Julio Foolio was like, fuck everybody that fucks with Young and Ace, respectfully.
Yeah,
So all this goes into coincide to how creepy all of this shit worked out. Cause, like you stated, Young and Ace was out on his birthday. Out his younger brother's birthday, on 2-3's birthday, they were out to eat. They got the quadruple shooting. Young and Ace was the only one to survive. Julio Foolio goes out to Tampa, Florida for his birthday on June 21st. Now the next day, they're going out and they're clubbing. The next day was Saturday. Saturday night, they're all out going clubbing. Saturday night turns into Sunday morning, which is why technically he died on the 23rd. Now remember, he dissed 2 people named 2-3. And the way he died was so fucking creepy, bro. Because you think about it. He died celebrating his birthday. The car got shot up. 4 people got hit. Only 1 person died, and it was Julio Foolio.
So think about that.
That's fucking creepy.
The shootout before, when he was talking about, When I See You, 4 people shot, 3 died. Young and Ace was the only one survived. On this time, unfortunately, 4 people were shot, and Julio Foolio was the only who died, and he died on the 23rd.
Right.
And what was crazy, but he was moving too crazy.
Bro,
he was moving out here wonky.
I've never seen a rapper drop his location so many times.
Bro,
it was like he wanted to get
at first. But at first, it started out a pool party at an Airbnb for his birthday.
Right.
They got kicked out of the Airbnb.
Yeah.
So he goes to the Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
At their pool, and now he's on his story talking about pull up. You got the Addy. Showing where he's at and everything. Like, come on, bro, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, now you know what it was. First they got kicked out the Airbnb, then they was going to do a bunch of hostings and little promo videos at different businesses.
Spots,
yeah. He went to like a hookah spot and a cell phone, like it was like a pawn shop kind of thing. You know, making his runs, making his little ends. He was literally at a wig shop promoting this wig shop in Tampa, and then they ultimately made it to some club where they were promoting that they were going to be at, and then they went to go checking at the Holiday Inn down the street that was literally 7 minutes away from the club they stayed at, and it was just wild because listen, Julio Foolio's ops not playing, and just to put the cherry on top, not to say that Young and Ace had anything to do with this, but
he dropped this.
He drops the hardest. First of all, I haven't heard a Young and Ace song in like 2 years. He drops the hardest song I've heard him drop in years, literally hours after Julio Foolio dies. And everybody that had beef with him on the internet is celebrating like they did it. So it's fucking wild, like, to see that, like, in this day and age, when somebody dies and everybody had beef with him, everybody starts claiming it. Yo, it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Not only does Young and Ace and them start making so many subliminal messages, but then you have Jada Youngin's mans.
bring his.
He pulled up to that Holiday Inn.
Yeah, to that Holiday Inn.
Same day.
Outside. Took a picture
taking
outside.
videos outside. I'm like, yo, these niggas is crazy. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about jail. Nobody cares about nothing. Everybody's trying to claim it. Agent Dole went on the internet trying to talking like they had something to do with it. Like, yo, bro, it's a lot. Because Julio Foolio was also dissing King Von.
Yeah,
and he was dissing FBG Duck. He was dissing everybody.
Everybody. He was smoking everybody.
He was smoking everybody. So now it turns around. It's fucked up that now he passes, and you see how this cycle goes, and it's like now police are on everybody's ass.
Nah, man, like we make like I can't get with none of this, bro.
No, I can't get with none
honestly,
of this.
I can't get with none of this.
What was even wild? Yo, it's so wild, bro, because it was like watching all these internet videos breaking down everything that they're alleging went down, bro. The whole day, Julio Foolio was with a dude named Mizzle.
I seen that.
Mizzle is from Jacksonville as well and has multiple pictures where he's literally damn near wearing matching outfits with people from Young and Ace's crew, including one of Young and Ace's right-hand men. So everybody's like, yo, why are you hanging out with a dude that has literally years of pictures with these dudes? Clearly, he hangs with the ops. Why are you hanging with him?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are pointing at that kid and also all the women that were around. Everybody's pointing at the women that were around, but it's like, hey, he's hanging out with a guy who clearly hangs out and has pictures with the other dudes that they have deadly beef. This ain't just words on records. Yeah. People are dead. Like, the police are alleging there's been over 50 murders between both sides. How the fuck? Who's left?
And
50 murders? And if it's 25 apiece, who's left?
And you out here moving like that, bro. You in beef like that. You out here moving like that on.
Bro, you gotta stop rapping, and you should apologize to whoever is shooting at you. Yo, bro, Fulio got shot 4 times in the last 4 years.
He got his foot shot.
He got his foot damn near blown off.
Literally,
that was
almost.
That was a year exactly to the damn near the day.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, that was like June 18th. That was June 18th of 2023. He got his foot damn near blown off.
Yeah.
And then before that, him and his mom got shot. Like in 2021, and before that in 2019, that was like he got shot. So literally, he's been hit 4 different occasions, and unfortunately, this is the one that claimed his life. And it's just like, it's sad, but it really is a live by the gun, die by the gun situation.
It's a sad situation overall, and I pray for my people, man. Man,
and it's funny because my boy, shout out to my boy Adam. Adam, you actually know Adam. He's from T.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So that's actually Young and Ace. That's his old manager. He used to. I'm not sure if he was his road manager or just his manager, but I remember I was playing Young and Ace back in 2018, 2019. He would see me posted, and he came to my crib to get tatted, and he was like, "Yo, he's like, you fuck with Ace?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bro, that's my artist. Like, I literally work with him side by side. Like, I'm the one who's putting the videos together and doing all this shit together." And he was like, "Y'all," he told me this is before any of those disses came out or anything happened where his brother got murdered and all that. He was like, "Yo, bro," he's like, "Them little niggas is like that." I'm like, "Word?" I got the energy that he'd been through some shit, but he like, "Nah, them little niggas got some demonic shit going on." And he just kept it at that. He didn't say nothing that has that. He said, "Bro, the type of security we had to hire for them when we moving around," he said, "it's different." And this is before any of the actual like shootings that we knew about.
Yeah,
that were
before,
on track.
Yeah, this is probably locally and where he's from.
He was like, "Yeah," he was like, "Bro, it's hard to move around with this kid because the type of security we need." I'm like, "Damn, it's like that."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, it's like that." I didn't understand. Then all of a sudden, Jacksonville wave of drill music just took off.
And listen, it's a sad situation all around, and like I said, I pray for my people when it comes to stuff like that. That's all I can do because we're gone, we're lost, we're cooked.
We're definitely lost, and it's sad because
we don't know if we're baking the eggs.
Nowadays, it's not even about just you gotta live your rap and the people gotta believe you. It's also I don't only gotta live my rap, I gotta claim this shit. I gotta make sure I claim this shit and make sure y'all know I did this shit. Like, are you familiar with the rapper Lil Jeff?
No.
Did you hear anything about Lil Jeff, Bloodhound Lil Jeff?
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh my God, yo, bro, it's a whole nother story of like yo, bro, Chicago is still top tier fuck shit.
I believe it.
Oh my God,
I believe it.
I just a quick rapper, the Bloodhound Lil Jeff, Lil bro, 21 years old, feel me, light skinned dude, dreadlocks, light eyes, looks harmless damn near. Till you hear all these rumors after he gets murdered on Twitter. He gets murdered on Twitter. Everybody's making these rumors like, hey, yeah, this kid had 10 bodies. Like this was another King Von. People just didn't understand who. People just thought he was playing. So come to find out, he had went viral a couple weeks ago for going on an interview with DJ UTV. Shout out to DJ U out of Chicago. and they're crushing up perks and snorting them during the interview. 21 years old, him and his friends, just sitting there, him and two of his mans, just snorting perks on camera, and they talking about, yeah, I'm taking niggas to killing school, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, yo, what are these motherfuckers talking about? The motherfuckers getting on Instagram live talking about, yeah, I'm taking you out of killing school, man, but you gotta have at least two bodies, and he was alleged to have killed these two kids, literally kids that he was beefing with. They were like 16 and 17, the kids that he had murdered, like a couple months before that. He was alleged to have killed them, so he was making a lot of reference to having two, and he kept repeating the word two, and people like, yo, like, are you trying to go to jail? Like, what's going on? So then it turns around a month later after that DJU interview, and on Twitter it gets released that he gets murdered. But what happens in the video when you see the Ring camera? He's on a drill. He's outside shooting at somebody. They got the camera footage from him. He literally spots out from down the block, starts busting at him from down the block, runs him down, and as he's shooting at him, he chases the dude into the house. As he stops in front of the house and like stabilizes where he like shooting, you see him take a step back, and then you realize he got shot. So whoever came from the house, he chased somebody into the house, and somebody was returning fire from the house already. Okay. Protecting whoever was running into the house, and whatever he came outside with blew his ass back. Literally threw him back. Boom, 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 boom. All you hear is like another like 8 shots, and then you realize that Lil Jeff stopped shooting. Whoever came from the house had some shit, because when you see the police footage and you see where all the bullets is laid out, son had that let off like 20 shots, and that's just from the outside that you see them 20 bullet shell cases that were by where he was standing on the porch. But it's just fucking insane how this shit is happening in real time. Like, bro just blew up a month ago. A month later, he's dead on Twitter, and he's dying doing the drill. It's like, yo, these little niggas is really living like that. Nah. Like, it's like, well, bro, where does this end? How does it stop? Like, you snorting perks on camera? It's crazy.
Now, my problem is, you know, that's amplified and magnified is part of the culture. You know what I mean? Like, you know, obviously I have a problem with everything that's going on, but the fact that that's ingrained into our society is another story for another day. Moving on.
Yeah.
So since we're talking about music, did you hear the whole Tyler on the Breakfast Club debacle with Charlamagne and everything?
I heard about the debacle, but I didn't actually see anything. I didn't actually see the video, but I did see she went on the Breakfast Club and something happened, but I didn't even know there was a debacle.
So allegedly, she goes on a Breakfast Club.
And shout out to Tyler, yo, bro.
And
I'll risk it all for Tyler.
And he asked, Charlamagne asked her about her defining herself as colored, and she turned over to her publicist, and she don't answer the question, and it was a weird, awkward situation, whatever. It ended up being a viral moment, and after everything happened, Charlamagne was in another interview saying how Tyler's team came up to him and asked him certain things that were off limits in the interview. One was talking about Kai Cenat, that whole Kai Cenat thing. Talk about her being colored, and a few other things. And Charlamagne basically said no. Like, you know, you come on our platform. You know, we don't need Tyler on our platform. We're the Breakfast Club. You know what I mean? And I kind of understand both sides to that, because as a person who doing an interview, when you have a platform, you want to ask the questions everybody wants to know the answers to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, you know, or else people going to be in your comments like, why you ain't ask this? Why you ain't ask this? You know? And, you know, it was up to Tyler. If what Charlamagne said is correct, it was up to Tyler's team, if they wanted to proceed, to prepare her to answer the questions that might be asked that they don't want being asked. And they gave a whole, you know, a PR answer after, but they should have prepared her better. You know, for the question. And it's just a disconnect in the diaspora as far as what being colored here is versus in South Africa what being colored is. And right. You know, there's a disconnect here, but you know, I think it was a valid question if she wants to break into the Black American market, because it's a different thing over here than it is over there. Sure. So I think it was something that was botched either way, as far as you know, she wasn't prepared to answer the question, and it was a lot of controversy going on around the internet talking about it. So, you know, I don't know if you heard about it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that it was a question of is she black or not. I'm confused. Like,
she calls herself colored, is what I'm saying.
What's the problem?
You know,
the word colored.
The word colored in America.
Are people questioning if she's black or not?
No, the world. No. It's the fact that the word colored in Black America means something different down there, and in our culture, saying you're colored if you're a black person and you define yourself as colored, we like to think of it, oh, you're not black. You're saying you're not black. You know what I mean? So there's a disconnect there. You know what I mean? So being colored back in South Africa is something that they call themselves. But there's a disconnect, and that question was asked, and it was handled very poorly. And Charlamagne said, yeah, they asked me not to ask those questions. And I told them it wasn't going to happen. If you want to be on our platform,
you can walk off.
You feel me? Like you think you about to, you think you about to get up on our platform that we built, and you're an out of town, and you think you're going to tell us what we can ask, what we can't ask, or what the people, we know what the people want to hear. You know what I mean? So I think it was just a debacle around. I don't know if you heard about it, but
I definitely seen that they was going viral. Listen, all I know is that Tyler, if you listen to this, please, hit my line. Hit my line. Because, yo, when I tell you, bro, I'm ready to risk it all for that girl. Yo, chill, bro. I'm going to South Africa. I need to go to Johannesburg and find me one of those. What the fuck? They got that out there, bro? Have you seen her? That? Have you seen her performing, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, bro. That's not even cool. See, I swear to God, bro, life ain't fair. Because why the fuck would God make something like that? Yeah, life like, really, don't do that.
Life really, it's not fair. It's not fair.
There's a million more of her across the world, and we just ready to risk it all. I'll risk it all. I'll risk it all for Tyler. Not gonna lie, I'll risk it all for Tyler, bro. Shorty is fire.
So, segueing, we talking about women. We gotta talk WNBA. Got to talk WNBA. Yes, I actually watched the Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese game. I don't even know what teams they play for. That's how crazy I do. The Indiana Fever versus Chicago Sky. Yes, game was actually lit. Yeah, yo, shout out to Angel Reese. Yo,
Shorty is not playing motherfuckers. Rookie season, she's been going crazy.
On a tear, and she's leading the league in offensive rebounds.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Though. She was like that in college, and it makes sense. That she comes right into WNBA and gets right to it. And
she's getting to it, doing them girls. And Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, I'm glad she started to get her footing. She started struggling off earlier in her career, her rookie season. She's starting to, get it going. They're starting to win some games. But she is leading the league in turnovers. A lot of it has to do with her teammates not being able to catch the ball. But no, seriously, I think she'll get that tightened up. But it'd be wrong with me not to talk about Asia Wilson and what she's been doing.
Yeah, you heard. Talk about it.
Bro, she looks like Anthony Davis out there. No, like,
yeah.
Bro, 2010 games, 2015 games.
Yeah, shit. Angel Reese, I think it was 25 and like 16 or some shit. She went off versus Caitlin.
Honestly, the level of play that we're seeing is unbelievable.
And the way that they're making us want to watch this shit is actually dope too. Because like I couldn't turn it off. I was like, why would I turn this off? Like, actually a good game. Like they actually balling. Caitlin is launching shit. I'm like, fuck it, I'm watching this shit. Angel Reese is bullying bitches, getting them out the way, falling down. I'm like, okay, these bitches going crazy.
They're comparing Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark to Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
Word.
As far as I'm not talking about I'm not talking about their career. I'm talking about as far as Magic Johnson and Larry Bird put the NBA on the map. Yeah. Before Larry Johnson and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, it wasn't on television like that. NBA games weren't on television like that. And so they put it on the map, and they're calling them to.
In a similar fashion, they was beefing since collge.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Magic, they had a rivalry since college. They
had a rivalry in college, and it was like, all right, watch this. Like
that's what they're saying. This is the WNBA's version of that.
Wait, where did Larry Bird go to school again? Was it Indiana?
Indiana State.
Yeah, Indiana.
I think it was Indiana State.
So Indiana State versus Michigan State.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and they're both from the same area, the same region.
Yeah, Midwest. Very Midwest.
Very, very
Midwest.
Corn-fed
for sure. Midwest.
Yo, it's funny. Larry Bird, he wasn't going to play in college.
What? What the fuck was he going to do?
He wasn't going to play in college, but he played. The coach wanted him on the team.
He's like 6'9". What the fuck is he going to do?
And he played his game against the other players on the college. He played them in jeans and boots. He was tearing them up.
He's cooking in PF Flyers.
It's some Wranglers.
It's some Wranglers and some Levi's. That's hard.
Cooking.
Nah, I believe it though. I believe it. It makes sense.
Cooking. So we're talking about basketball.
Yeah.
It would be wrong of me not to bring up. I didn't even put this on the list. Did you hear about what they're saying about one of Jordan's defensive player of the years?
What?
You didn't hear about it. So
Michael Jordan, Defensive Player of the Year.
The 88 Defensive Player of the Year. The award he got. There were some writers that went back and started pulling up game film of that year. And they found out that there was a big disparity between blocks and steals for MJ at home and blocks and steals for MJ on the road. He watched different game tapes, and he saw in one game that Jordan had more steals than the other team had turnovers. So they talk about they's boosting these stats for Jordan in order to win the MVP. And
that's what we doing now. So they going back on niggas awards like they did Bill Cosby with them fucking rapes. Like they're like, oh, now that shit for 88, we going back on that shit.
But he almost had 3.5 steals on the road. You know what I mean? They're like almost 4 steals on the road. And if you look at that year, Jordan has the biggest gap between home and road as far as differential. And now the internet's been but Michael Jordan has the greatest PR team of all time.
Cause I was about to say, so are people trying to say that it shouldn't have been his? Like
Michael Jordan has the greatest because nobody's talking about it. He has the greatest PR team of all time because nobody's talking about it.
It's also because it's Mike though. Like everybody's like, yeah, who cares? Like you're bugging. It's Mike,
and that's what it is. In reality, people have been chasing the Phantom.
Yeah.
As in and I brought up Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. I'm glad I brought it up because you have to realize what was going on. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson are the one who put the NBA on the map. They were getting older. Mm-hmm. They needed a new face of the league. Right. It was a perfect storm. Here comes this young Michael Jordan.
Right.
And David Stern loves boosting up the All-Stars.
Yeah.
So it was a perfect storm. They created this aura around him. It made him bigger than actual, than he was on the court.
Yeah, they had to. They needed a superhero to really take over the league.
And if you ask Bill Cartwright, Bill Cartwright, Phil Jackson, Steve Kerr, they all said Scottie Pippen's a better defender than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, a lot of people would say that.
They said as far as man-to-man, one-on-one defense, now Michael Jordan was a great help defender. He was a great center fielder.
Yeah.
Who, even in the 96 finals when he stole the ball from Karl Malone, he was the help defender there. Yeah. You know what I mean? When he came in on the baseline and he came back and hit the shot at the free throw line. But as far as pure defender, the coach and 2 players that played on both of the teams said that Scottie Pippen was better. But it's just crazy to say, like, wow, like, and they were talking about inflated stats when it came to John Stockton as well. Did he get that assist? Of course he did. It's John Stockton. You know what I mean? So,
17 assists.
So we might have to audit that error is all I'm saying. That error might have to be audited. You can't do that now today because it's sports betting. They won't let you get away with that today.
Yeah.
Sports betting, everything's in 3D.
Yeah.
What you talking about this steal? Boom. I seen it in 4K. He didn't get that steal. We might have to audit the 90s.
You got a good point.
We might have to audit.
I didn't think about all that.
Might have to be audited in the 80s and the 90s is all I'm saying. But I'm telling you, like,
that's crazy. They're gonna go back now and try to discredit my son Jordan like he ain't the GOAT. It's crazy.
But I'm listen. All I'm saying is, when you're out here chasing phantoms, making it bigger than life, and the whole thing about Jordan, he has his aura around him. He has the brand around him, the Jordan brand, the shoe brand. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's Mike. Big. That's what I'm saying. Like he was a commercial thing. I think it's comparable to Jay-Z, if you ask me.
Whoa.
I think it's comparable to Jay-Z as far as. People say Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time. Do I think Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time? I don't. But Jay-Z is so successful. He has this aura around him. Right. He's built up so many companies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's bigger than what he did in the booth. It's Jay-Z. He's a name. He's a brand.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what I mean as far as comparing him and Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's a brand. It's bigger than what he did on the basketball court. No, I'm not taking away anything he did on the basketball court, but it's bigger than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. I still do think that's crazy though to go back now and go into all them audits because I'll be looking at a lot of football stats. I just genuinely like looking at numbers sometimes, and I'll be looking at stats and I'm like, it's crazy to think that a lot of the stats weren't even recorded. Right, like sacks didn't become a stat till like the late 70s, early
literally,
80s.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, that's like majority of the history of the NFL half of the history of the NFL isn't even recorded a whole stat that nowadays is the second and third highest pay positions go off of how many sacks you get, and that's not even a thing. Or like basketball, there was no 3-pointer until like damn near the 80s.
Or blocks. The blocks wasn't stat until I don't remember when until.
Yeah, but it's crazy to think that now people are going back talking about we should audit that.
I ain't gonna lie, because that's a little crazy though. You can't have more steals than the team has turnovers in the game. I don't care about. Like, you feel me? You out here wilding. You out here. The statistician was out here wilding, and he was upset. He didn't make an all NBA team in '87 the year before. He was so upset about that, whatever. And looks, boom. Here you go. Defensive player of the year, '88. You feel me?
Don't worry, Mike. We got you, Mike.
And this is before he won. This is before he won a chip too.
Of course, yeah. You said 87, 88.
Yeah.
He didn't crack till like what, 91?
It's just like there's a famous clip of when Mike was on the Bulls in 01 where the ref was like, he got you, Mike. He got you. He fouled you.
That's what I was just referring
to. Yeah, he fouled you, Mike. Okay, but you know what I mean? Like it's the aura around him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
it makes it bigger than him. People actually chasing ghosts. I don't think, regardless of the players of the future, I feel like no matter what, people are dead set that nobody will be better than Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's ready to have a realistic conversation. Nobody's ready. A lot of people aren't ready to have a realistic conversation, no matter what anybody does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's bigger than him.
Yeah, it's still Mike though. Like, it's still Mike. No matter how motherfuckers gonna look at it.
Listen, I'm not taking away anything from the man, but you know, this does, you know, you got to put put an asterisk on that one defensive player at the end, and I don't know if there's any others. You know what I mean? But like I said, Michael Jordan's PR team is great because nobody's talking about it. If this was other players, this would have been the biggest news in sports. Yeah. But hey, his PR team's working overtime.
Yeah, that is insane. That is insane. So, I mean, while we're talking about basketball, we definitely got to talk about this Iman Shumpert and Tyana Taylor divorce.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yo.
Checkmate.
Before we get into this, let me say this. Like, none of the internet shit is real, bro. None of it. Because everybody for years, goals, these are couples goals, and oh my God, they look so good together, and yo, bro, like, relax.
Listen, man, one thing I noticed is that, the internet is all a facade, and that shit is just to make people feel good about themselves, because I don't want to sound all negative Nancy about it, but it's like, man, that true love shit is not for the internet. Like, true love, you can keep that shit off the internet. The internet shit is cute, but that shit not genuine and real. I mean, don't get me wrong. They was nice little power couple for a little minute.
Yeah,
but
they was.
Listen, now that the divorce is settled, it's been stated that Iman Shumpert now owes Tyana Taylor $8,000 a month, which honestly ain't shit for Iman Shumpert.
That ain't nothing.
And that's $96,000 a year. That ain't shit. Like, to be honest, but he actually got off light. If you ask me, he got that $8K a month, and he had to settle with $1 million settlement, like off top, like hand to that M, and then you owe her $100K a year.
See, like, nah. See, I can't do that.
And you know what just fucks me up, because I feel bad, because I know Iman was like, he did exactly what every other successful man that got a woman that's moderately successful does, and was probably like, man, shorty got her own bag. I don't need no fucking prenup.
Nope.
Yes, you do.
Absolutely.
Yes, you fucking do.
Absolutely.
Go get that fucking prenup, bro.
And
you listen. You heard Andre 3K. Andre 3000 told us a long fucking time. Get a fucking prenup. You heard Kanye tell you, go get a fucking prenup. You heard it time and time again.
And Chris Rock said it. Chris Rock said, now, if you got $500,000 and she takes half of that, you got $250,000 now, you still doing okay. But if you got $60,000 and she take 30, your ass on the streets. So no matter what income you're in, I mean, you know, he ain't say it like that, but like,
listen, prenuptial agreement.
And you gotta
give me my shit back when the shit is over.
And you gotta get
your shit back.
You gotta make sure two things.
Yeah.
When she signs that prenup.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure she's in the right state of mind.
Word.
Like, not intoxicated.
Yep.
And you can't do it under pressure.
Yep. Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson.
I already knew he was going.
Yes,
Steven. You see how I can read your mind sometimes?
Yeah, you naked. But Steven Jackson.
Famously.
Famous NBA player.
And famously ended that wedding.
Yes. So he got engaged to his girl, whatever. He gave her the prenup like 6 months beforehand. She said, I can't do it. I'm working on a wedding. I can't do it. I'm working on a wedding.
She just put it to the side,
yeah,
right?
put it aside. And it would come to the wedding day.
Literally The day of the wedding.
The day of the wedding.
And if you know it's an NBA wedding, that means they done already spent 6-7 figures to get this party going.
And you already know the type of people are going to be there.
They're at the wedding.
And he didn't want her to sign it on the wedding day because it would have seemed like she did it under pressure, which would make everything null and void. Right. So he called off the wedding on the wedding day.
He called the wedding at the wedding. Not on the wedding day. At the wedding. Like, niggas is here partying. We done cut a whole day out of our lives to come to this wedding. And he was like, yo, it's a dub.
It's over.
And his mom asked him, what's going on? And he was like, she didn't sign that prenup yet. And everybody understood the mission.
Yep.
This shit is wrapped up.
Yep.
Grab the cake, grab the food, the catering, let's get the fuck home. Because we not going for it. Shout out to Steven Jackson, though. Fucking legend.
So just like any other contract, you have to be in the right state of mind, and it can't be under pressure.
Right.
Those two things have to be. You have to make sure. Just like any other contract.
Yeah, man.
Or else it's null and void.
Listen, and shout out to Tyana Taylor because she's independent. She got her own thing going on. But listen, check fucking mate. Shout out to Tyana Taylor. Go get your bag, shorty. I ain't mad at you. Listen, whatever their situation was, that's their situation. They got into that agreement. Iman Shumpert knew what he signed up for when he got married, when he went and tied the knot, signed some papers, went to the courthouse. He knew what the fuck he signed up for. Everybody told you you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose some shit, gang. Like I said, he got off lightly because she's moderately successful. When I say moderately, because I'm gonna be honest, we've known Tyana Taylor since my Super Sweet 16, and I still can't name one song.
She's more of a vibe.
I cannot name you one contribution she's ever done besides looking fucking amazing,
looking
beautiful, and she's just fly as fuck.
And modeling, feel me?
But she's good with the music. She do her thing. She was signed to good music and all that at one point. See, you didn't even realize that. She was on tour with Kanye opening and all that. I can't name one of her songs,
everyone who signed doesn't mean you hear from them.
Yeah, that's true. But
you feel me?
That's kind of what I'm getting at. But she's a name, though. For sure, she's the name. Like, Tyana Taylor's hosting your club. That's going to run you.
That's what I'm saying. Vibes, aesthetics, and modeling.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, that's what we know her for.
Yeah, and it's like, Iman, you got to come on, bro. You Iman, bro. Like, yeah, you was shitty in the NBA at the end of the day. Like, he was cool. He was all right.
Honestly, we thought he was going to, his rookie year, everyone thought he was going to be.
Yeah, he was middle of the pack, to say the least. Like, he was a middle of the pack player, but middle of the pack NBA money is different. It's different. Motherfuckers like, yeah, but I already went broke. No, he didn't. He can't go broke when you get NBA money.
Man, that's $1 million up front, and that
$1 million up front and
can't do it.
And $100K a year, but that ain't shit to him for real. What's $100K a year to a motherfucker that's probably making a couple million of interest by the time with the kind of savings he has?
Who said he has the savings? You're just assuming. You're just assuming. A lot of NBA, you'd be surprised. A lot of these NBA players are broke.
Yeah, you would be
living that life.
I would be surprised. Look at Glenn Davis. Glenn Davis about to go do 4 years.
Yeah, for insurance and for health insurance fraud.
Yeah, health insurance fraud.
But you know what I mean. But you'd be surprised. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised with all the NBA players that broke. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, no,
you'd be surprised.
Right.
Just because you hit whatever bag he's getting now, it ain't the NBA game checks. Whatever bag he's getting now.
That's true. That's
true. Yeah, it's just a sad situation all the way. I want to do another segue. Since we're talking about sports, we got to talk about Ryan Garcia.
Oh, Ryan Garcia might be my favorite person on the internet right now. I ain't gonna lie. That's my guy. Shout out to steroids. Shout out to all that shit. Ryan, fuck. It's lit. Go listen. Fuck it. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
See, I don't understand with this new generation.
Yeah.
Because in general, throughout life, it don't matter if it's tag. It don't matter if it's Uno. It don't matter if it's dominoes. Cheating is wrong. Right. Regardless, it's black and white.
Right.
It's black and white. He failed 3 drug tests. He came there overweight. You feel me? You could say whatever you want about what's his name, Haney, but he treated everything like a professional. He did everything the right way.
That's true.
You feel me?
Very true.
Regardless of, I'm not even talking about Ryan Garcia's erratic behavior that he's been doing. I'm talking about. You signed this contract. You didn't make weight. You failed 3 drug tests. That's black and white. There's no gray area there. And now you want to sit here and deny everything and call and start pointing fingers and talking about I'm gonna start exposing stuff because you got caught cheating, bro. Nah, I'm not with none of that.
Ryan Garcia.
I'm not with none of that.
Is clearly on that powder.
I'm not with none. I don't give a fuck.
He's
about
on his Soldier Boy shit. He's on that powder.
Don't mean nothing to me.
Boy is burnt out. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Is.
Don't rationalize nothing he got going on.
Nah, he's he shot out.
Yo, have you seen that viral meme of him at the poker table?
Yes, with Jimmy Butler and Dan Blazarian.
Yo, bro, when I tell you,
tweaked out, bro. Tweaked out.
But it was so funny because the whole time they're at a casino where they're playing for probably millions of dollars. Probably at stake.
Dead serious.
Everybody's dead serious. This motherfucker done took his shirt off. He starts dancing.
Shadow boxing.
He's shadow boxing. Mind you, he's this close to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is 6'6", 200-something pounds, and it looks like it's taking everything in him to not choke this motherfucker out.
Like, oh my god,
and you know Jimmy Butler not for nothing. He not going for the bullshit. No, so I'm just looking, because at the end of the day, Jimmy Butler might be 6'6", 2 something, but I'm sure Ryan Garcia will knock him the fuck out without a single doubt. He will beat the shit out of him. So all that side shit don't matter. But it was just funny because you could just see it in Jimmy's face. And he got sunglasses on. You can still tell.
But you can
his
tell.
demeanor is like, yo, I'm going to slap this shit out this kid. If he does not calm the fuck down.
He had a poker face plus the Ryan Garcia face. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
But
Ryan Garcia, man, you know what's fucked up though? I see a lot of people riding against FanDuel. They're ready to go fucking ape shit because all the people that lost money during that Ryan Garcia Devin Haney bet. Mind you, Ryan Garcia was the underdog on that bet, so a lot of people bet the house on Haney and lost, and then now that fight is being ruled a no contest. So a lot of people are reaching out to FanDuel like, yo, can we get our bread back? And you know, FanDuel's like, what bread, nigga? What you talking about?
You ain't read the fine print?
Yeah, right.
You ain't read the fine print?
We don't give a fuck about none of that. We gotta give him shit back. What the fuck are you talking
about? Bookie ran off.
Yeah, Bookie done ran off. That's fucked up though. Cause shit like that. Imagine you put $100,000 or some shit, and like I'm coming for Ryan. I ain't gonna lie. You're right. You got me fucked up. You're Ryan. You got me fucked up.
But see, my whole thing is we really out here. We really got people out here like boldly defending a cheater. You feel me? It's black and white. Like there's no gray area there. And I would understand if he came out. Listen. Apologize. I had this in my system. I didn't. Whatever. He could have spun it a lot of different ways. Now you gonna come out and deny it, bro. It was 3 drug tests. It was 3 different ones.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like,
deny.
Nobody. No, listen. There's no integrity nowadays. Nobody cares about integrity. Everybody wants to win. They don't care how they do it. Everybody's just a microwave society. Everybody wants to cheat their way to the top. Nobody cares about integrity and morals anymore. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Like, regardless, I don't feel no type of way about Ryan and personally, but I'm talking about as far as, like I said, if people was cheating in tag, if people was cheating on the Uno table, people be upset about it. You feel me? Yeah. You talking about a professional boxer, you know, you got 7 figures on the line, you feel me? People betting on you, you out here cheating, bro? Like, nah. I can't get with it.
On top of that, the thing is too, when you cheat in a sport like boxing, it's like, yo, bro, this is literally life or death. Like, you could kill somebody in that ring.
Yeah, that's another thing.
You out here doing something that gives you a physical advantage, not just like a psychological. You have a tip on him. No. You're doing something that could legit kill somebody. So it's like, it's not cool at all.
Not only that, you was overweight. You had to pay Devin Haney because you was overweight.
Yeah.
You had to come out of pocket because you signed the contract. You was gonna be at this weight. You this many pounds overweight. You owe him this much money. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. You a professional, but you're not moving like a professional. You're out here wilding. Yeah. He's out here wilding.
Yeah.
But
y'all motherfucker with some money, man. You know, the story continues.
It's the same story. The story continues.
It's just the same story. You know, I'm young with some money. It's lit. I'm outside, and I'm good at punching people in the face. So whoever want to do something, could do something.
That left hook is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what makes it so funny when you see him.
But he can't even do that.
You know what's so funny? Because he's a boxer.
That's a felony. You can't even do that.
Yeah, that don't matter. When you got millions of dollars, I'm punching somebody in the face, they come at me crazy. Yeah. If Jimmy Butler gets some smack shit at me, I'm gonna knock him down. It is what it is. Like, anybody at this table, I will beat the fuck up. Yeah. At the same time, if I want to. For the most part.
And that's how he moved. He moved like that.
I would too if I'm 5'9" and pack that dynamite in my left hand. I'm knocking shit out. Nigga, little as hell, running around knocking shit out. Ryan Garcia, I think he actually is tall. He's like 5'9". Yeah, he's tall. Yeah. I'm about to say most boxers. Tank Davis is 5'5".
Yeah.
And he'll beat the shit out of everybody in this room, like with no hesitation. He's 5'5". When I really think about it, bro, he's 5'5", 135, bro. I know bitches bigger than that. Like I know bad bitches bigger than that.
A lot of
like right. 5'5", 135 is literally 130. That's a bad bitch's physique. Literally.
135 is middle school, bro.
Literally, yeah. 5'5", 135, that was me in 7th grade.
That's what I'm saying.
7th grade, fact.
Yeah, because
literally. Damn, I was 5'6" in the 7th grade. I was taller than him in the 7th grade. It's crazy. Because he'll knock me out right now.
No question asked.
No question
asked. This is what it is, though.
That shit is crazy, though.
Well, he does that for me, you feel me? But I got a segue to more what's going on in the world and everything. Did you see what's going on in Louisiana?
There's always something going on in Louisiana. Shout out to the Bayou.
They mandated that every public school must have the 10 Commandments in the classrooms.
Wait. Whoa. 10 Commandments? 10 crack commandments? What are you talking about?
No. Not the Biggie Smalls.
Wait. You talking about they implemented religion into the school?
Into the public schools.
You could do that?
Right? That's my point.
Fuck? You could do that?
You could do that. That's the question. So listen, I have here in 2024, U.S. News ranked Louisiana 50th states overall. 50 among 50 states overall.
Damn, there's 2 that don't even count. Couldn't make 47?
Let me go down the list. Crime and corrections, they're ranked 50. Healthcare, ranked 46.
Yeah, I don't think nobody in Louisiana got teeth. That's the thing I noticed that. I watch a lot of YouTube. 40% of Louisiana don't have like 2 front teeth.
Natural environment, 49. Economy,
swamp, alligators.
49.
Damn.
Fiscal stability, 41. Infrastructure, 49. Opportunity, 44. Education,
50.
47. So
goddamn,
they
47.
are racking it up when it comes to being ass compared to all. No. They're consistently horrible statistically,
right,
as a state.
Yeah.
47th in education, and you worried about putting the 10 Commandments in the schools. They don't care about education. They care about indoctrination. As long as they're Christian, they can be dumb and Christian. That's all they care about. They don't care about education. They don't care about I forgot which politician in Louisiana just shut down free lunch for kids. They don't care about feeding the kids for lunch who don't have anything, because Louisiana, you saw the list. I bet you a lot of those kids go hungry.
Damn.
They don't care about none of that, but they care about putting the 10 Commandments in the public schools. Dangerous sentiment. Very dangerous sentiment.
Damn.
And what happened to the separation of church and state? What happened to separation of church and state? What happened to the First Amendment? First Amendment is freedom of religion. You're putting this now. If you want to talk about Christian schools, you want to talk about Catholic schools, private schools, charter schools, I have no problem with that. But a publicly funded education, you should not be indoctrinating with religion. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, or else you should be able to pull them funds right out. That's all I'm saying. So it's what are your thoughts on it? I just told you some of my thoughts.
I mean, I just think about it like, yo, it's insane to think that certain parts of this country are treated like a third world country, because like that's the only places I see shit like this where you have to do certain things, like they put in religion into the school. But and like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube about Louisiana, and they do look very impoverished, and I'm like, yo, they're not doing anything to help. And it's kind of crazy when you think about how many legendary people are from Louisiana, like goats, like in so many, like you got Lil Wayne, Youngboy, Birdman as a businessman, Master P as a businessman, like it's and I'm just rattling off the first people that come to my mind. There's a bunch of other people, athletes out the ass coming from Louisiana, but I'm thinking about people who made it off just being smart or being fucking genius lyricists or whatever it is, musically gifted. But it's insane to think that from those harsh situations you can have so many great people come about, because shit, it don't sound like it's easy at all. Like,
yo, yeah, did you see them stats?
That's insane.
They
That's
are
literally the bottom of the body,
bottom of the barrel. 50th out of 50. U.S. News, independent source.
Damn.
50th out of 50, and you care about the 10 Commandments. That is 47th in education. That is what you care about. The 10. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah. Now, if I'm not mistaken, too, I think Louisiana has the highest percentage of the population that's like incarcerated. Like
that would that surprise you? That would not surprise me at all.
Like
that
as a state, they have more inmates per capita than any other sstate.
That wouldn't. It's designed that way. That's what they want.
Yeah.
Incarceration is money. It's all about money. It's all about indoctrination, and it's crazy what's going on in the political system as far as how the fact that they can do that. But
yeah, but that doesn't surprise me though.
No, that doesn't surprise me. I feel like time's almost up. Before we get out of here.
Oh no. Yeah, we good. Yeah,
okay. I want to talk about. Did you see what's going on with BRICS?
The
ops.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't BRICS the currency that they're trying to create?
No. That's BRICS is the coalition, but they're trying to create a currency.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear anything
No, I have not heard anything actually, because I've been so tuned into this Julio Foolio and Lil Jeff shit. That's all I've been watching. This shit. I've been watching this. I'm trying to solve the murder before the police do. I'm trying to figure out who did it too.
You try your 1090J.
Yeah, I'm on my academics 1090J. I've been watching that shit all week. I literally can't take my eyes off this shit.
So,
but no, I didn't hear anything.
So BRICS, for those people who don't know, BRICS is a coalition.
China,
the opposite
Russia.
of NATO, which is the America. It is Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa.
Oh, BRICS, BRICS.
Yeah, it's an acronym.
That's so simple. That's so elementary.
So,
I did not see that coming.
NATO, the
Okay.
North American NATO is U.S. basically.
Yeah.
And these are the opposition to the U.S. And now Saudi Arabia just joined, and Saudi Arabia is
Who is Saudi Arabia join?
BRICS. Yeah.
Oh, we're fucked.
And
that's where the money's at.
That's where the oil's at.
Oh fuck!
And they said they're gonna take they're trying right now they're trying to devalue the U.S. dollar. They're trying to create their own currency, devalue the U.S. dollar. And I don't know if you saw Kim Jong-un and Putin. Mm-hmm. They just made a pact, a treaty to protect each other if anything happens. So World War III around the corner, bro. I'm telling you, they gearing up. The ops is clicking up. Kim Jong-un and Putin. You ain't see that? They was in a car together. The cameo, it looked fake.
Car?
Yeah, in a car. Yo, they was chilling. Like
These niggas in a Cybertruck.
Yo, it
that is
looked
the
fake.
scariest collection.
It looked fake. It looked like a parody, like a movie. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. So, Saudi Arabia just joined. So it's about they trying to create their own currency, and as the U.S. we're not having that. We can't have that. No.
Oh yeah, I know how we rock it.
Whoa. When it comes to money, slow your roll there. Slow your roll. So,
but if Saudi Arabia joined BRICS,
yeah,
I'm scared.
So that's gearing up right now. World War III coming.
But honestly, we've been saying that the whole time. Like it's obvious. You know, history repeats itself. So it's been what 80 years since the last World War. It's about time. I think we're about due. It's time. What I did find out is that recently they had said something about everybody that's under 30. I think under like 26 is automatically
18 to 26.
18 to 26. You're automatically you're signed up for the draft, buddy. And we're not talking about no NBA, NFL draft, buddy. So thank God for being 30. Shout out to 1994.
So I saw that. I think I don't know if it passed the Senate yet. I think it has to pass.
I know I'm not going. I'm doing whatever to not go to war. I'll shoot this hand.
What?
I'm not going. I'm not going.
No shot.
I'm going to jail.
Me too.
Lock me up like Cassius Clay. You shit me? I'm coming back Muhammad Ali. It's over. I'm not going for it.
I'm not going. I'm.
But we 30.
Picking up.
We don't have to worry about that shit.
Regardless, I don't care if I was prime age. I don't care if I was first pick. Wembanyama. You feel me? I don't give a damn.
I don't give a fuck. Lock me up, gang.
No shot. I'm going to a country where there's no extradition right away.
Yeah.
Renouncing my citizenship. But, but I'm saying, I'm telling you, it's gearing up. It's gearing up. Everybody's getting their ducks in a row, gearing up. I already know the CIA right now is doing some off the wall wonky stuff behind the scenes. You feel me? You already know how we do. So
yeah, wherever Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia got all the oil and all the heroin. That is not the niggas you want to fuck with. They got it all. They got all the opium and all the fucking oil.
Yes.
So it's like once I hear anything about them, I already know we're fried. Like, it's about to gear up.
And you got to think about the GDP and the population of the countries you just named. That's what we named, maybe like a third of the world, 40%.
Shit, I think more than that.
40% of the world. You feel me? China and India.
China and India. Yeah,
that's $2 billion right there.
That's 2-point-something billion right there. That's literally a third.
That's not talking about Brazil, who has the most.
That's like 300-400 million right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Plus another South
Russia.
Africa, I don't even know how many people. Russia don't got shit in it, but.
Yeah, Russia got a lot of good work.
Yeah, Russia's just a bunch of mountains and cold and 7 feet tall white people.
But that's it. That's to say that ops is clicking up. It's and in the future it is.
I feel like actually, we're not gonna take nothing serious though.
No. Actually, I think last night that there was a U.S. sanctioned weapon from the Ukraine that bombed a bunch of beachgoers in Russia, killed like 100 people. I think it happened yesterday, the day before.
Russia got a beach.
What you mean Russia got a beach?
That was the first thing that came to my mind. What the fuck? What beach? There's brick up there. Like
I mean, Russia does come down, a little south.
Yeah, I ain't know that. But the way they bombed the beach in Russia. See, like, it's
civilians.
crazy because all this shit is happening, and we hear about every fucking drill rapper that dies, but you don't hear about all of this shit.
They don't
you don't hear about the actual. There's bombings going on, and that's going right over our head.
And that's the information that I seek out. You feel me? I try to learn about what's going on because everything is connected. Everything matters. There's a connection to everything. You feel me? You can follow it.
That's insane.
But yeah, so Russia's pissed. Putin ain't too happy right now. So take that one with a grain of salt.
That's insane, bro. To just think that I could be chilling on the beach and then mad randomly, 2 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon, here comes bombs. Like, what the fuck do we be living in?
That's a reality. That's a reality for a lot of people in this world.
And even when I think about, there's going to be a draft, it's going to be a draft. Like, are we even fighting a war on land like that? Not on land. Like, is it even? I don't even think it's hand in hand no more. Like, everything's done with drones. Everything's done with missiles. To minimize the amount of casualties from your own side, and it's like I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, bro. Because I'm scared, man. They said I seen the video they was talking about. Listen, we've been in World War III. We just don't realize it. It's been that. It's been going on already.
Oh, absolutely.
Like between COVID and all the crazy, weird, wonky shit, and all these elections.
It hasn't officially started, but it's about positioning. It's about It's just like, bro, this is the off season. Just like the off season. You trying to get the free agents right. You trying to get your team right before the season starts.
Yeah, hire new coaching staff.
Hire new coaching staff.
Got Saudi Arabia as defensive coordinator.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
shit.
You feel me? Saudi Arabia about to come with a crazy defense. You feel me? So I feel like I agree. I feel like it's already been going on. Yeah, stay tuned for that. I also feel like. We'll see as far as the valuation of the U.S. dollar if it does get devalued, and if the BRICS currency that they've been trying to build, talking about, actually does come into play.
Listen, I'm not here for any of that shit because I feel like that should be so over my head that when actually things do start to occur, I just find out about it afterwards and it doesn't ever affect us, but it will affect us. There's no way another world war won't affect us.
Absolutely.
Like
regardless, if it's the economy, absolutely affect us.
It's gonna smack the shit out of us, and we just gotta get ready for it because it is what it is. But before we get out of here, I definitely want to make sure you mention it because we had put this on our list. The fact that Quando Rondo just pled guilty.
Oh yeah,
so Quando Rondo just took a guilty plea to his RICO case in Georgia.
Yes,
and I'm not exactly sure of all his charges, but
guns, everything.
Anything you can get in game banging, he got it. He got that. And on top of that, with his guilty plea, they haven't sentenced him yet because he still has to go back for sentencing to see how much time he's going to get. But always you take the plea so that you don't get the max time because usually if you take the plea, you get a lot. Not usually, you will get a lot less time than
because there ain't no trial.
Yeah, ain't no trial. They don't spend the money, the resources, the time to try to convict you. It's like, listen, we got you. Let's get you on out of here. Let's help you do your time. You usually do like half of what they was gonna try to get you with.
He's already been on for like 2 years, 3 years.
Well, he was on bail. So.
Oh, I didn't know he was on bail.
Yeah, he's been out. He's been chilling. He's been at the crib. He got bailed out twice. I
didn't even know you can get bail on a RICO case.
Yeah. What you mean? Trump got bail? Well, it's Trump, but. Yeah,
that's
Trump got bail. Thug's been trying to get bail for like a year. You don't remember?
He hasn't gotten it.
But the fact that he was trying lets you know it's possible. The thing is that Quando Rondo is
you can't listen. Trump's an anomaly. You can't.
Use that as there's mad people get out on. Yeah, you can get bail on a RICO.
I didn't know that.
Of course you can.
I didn't know
that. The real problem is you can get bail on damn near everything. Anything.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be catching real murders on camera.
$100 million, $1 million bail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But okay, I guess so. Because he's not really I feel like I was saying not for the crimes, but for the statute of person that normally gets a RICO with all the influence and resources. You know what I mean? It's about a flight risk. You feel me? Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I wasn't talking about the actual charges.
He don't got the kind of resources to just get up out of here like that. You want to talk about NBA players is broke, rappers is broke. Like they not worried about him going nowhere. They're like, he's not going nowhere. Respectfully, he's not. He can't go nowhere. On top of the fact that he also wasn't caught red-handed with anything from that RICO himself. Like, he got caught with a...
That's what a RICO is. You don't have to be.
Right. He was just caught with a bunch of conspiracies. Yeah, he's tied up into a lot of conspiracies.
That word conspiracy is a bitch, man.
Yeah, he got caught with, like, simple possessions of shit, though. But not like kilos and shit like that, or, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Conspiracy, like, man, they don't have to put the gun in your hands.
Yeah.
They just have to prove that you knew about it and benefited from it.
Yeah.
Those two things.
Exactly.
You don't even got to be present.
Yeah, so nah, bro, good. He gonna be all right. Honestly, like, it's sad because when you listen to him talk about it, he was so ready for it. He's like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna just take my time. I ain't even tripping. Like, he was going on interviews talking about it. That's how I knew he was out, because he did this interview on No Jumper, and he was talking about, he's like, listen, man, where I come from, like, going to jail is just part of the process. He's like, and it's sad, even though I ain't gonna lie, that's a solid way to look at it, because it's like, you knew what you signed up for. You knew when you signed up to be in this gang, you knew that jail came with it. So he ain't gonna sit there and complain. He ain't gonna sit there and say I'm innocent. None of that shit. He literally saying that shit on the interview. He like, I ain't even about to try to put up no fight. It is what it is. These folks got me. It's cool. Like, everybody I know don't went to jail, so it's just gonna be part of what I gotta do. And I'm like, damn, that's an ill way to look at it, especially from a young person, because you go to jail and you listen to everybody's story. 95% of the people in there swear they didn't do it. The other 5% are just burnt out on pills. But everybody in that motherfucker swear they innocent.
But
so it's like when you hear a young person at that age already coming to it, like, yo, before I even gone, I'm good. Like, it's cool. Don't feel bad for me. I'll be back when I'm back. I just gotta go lay my head down.
That's a very mature, positive mindset to have. But also, there's, like I said, when you talking about conspiracies, it's hard to disprove that.
Yeah,
bro. When they charge you with RICO, they done their homework. Like, you feel me? It ain't like no other charge. You feel me? I can prove I wasn't there in the shooting or whatever. I wasn't there when the robbery happened. I can prove that. But when you talking about conspiracies, that's a demon.
Just like any other state RICO case too, there's always the threat of the feds could pick this up right after he gets convicted, right after he gets hit with his sentence. Like, they could pick it up and be like, oh, you thought you was gonna get 10 years? Give him another 10. Matter of fact, so now he's doing 20. Like, it could get nasty. So, you know, shit. I want to say prayers up to Quantum. I know. Hopefully he gets his shit together, man, because he was another talented artist. Him, Young and Ace, Young Boy, they all were around the same time popping off. So, like, it's crazy to see the trajectory of their careers. And I'm you know, I hope the best for him, man, because he's still young, bro. People don't even realize Quantum was like 23, bro. He's like 24.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
That's what I'm saying. He got lit at 17. Like, that was in like 2018. Like, 6 years. So he should be about like 23, 24, at most 25. He's younger than Young Boy for sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's quick to be like, man, these gang banging, blah blah blah. But it's like, yo, bro, these kids. You put $1 million in a kid hand, he gonna do some bullshit. He gonna get into some bullshit for sure. Like, it's sad though. But to be honest, out of all the people, like if you listen to his interviews and you even just listen to his upbringing, like, he been through some shit. That boy done been through some shit. He was in jail his whole juvenile life.
Yeah, that don't surprise me at all, man. A lot of these guys.
He caught a juvenile life sentence and beat it on an appeal, but he still ended up doing like 4 years. So, like, he knows what it is. Jail ain't shit then. Long story short, he was in and out of jail from 12 to like 16, 17.
That's the thing, man. A lot of these guys' stories is crazy, man. And when you go through some stuff at a young age, it forces you to grow up. That's why when you see people in these certain situations, they might be 16, but they look 30, but it ages you.
For sure. In the hood, for sure. You see motherfuckers all the time. 25, look 40.
Yeah, no, literally. Yeah. It literally ages you, and it's just crazy, man. All the trauma that a lot of them are dealing with. You know what I mean?
Man. That shit is sad, but I mean, you know, the cycle continues, and hopefully unfortunately, hopefully it all switches for the better, man. And like I said, prayers up to everybody who passed in these last couple weeks, and prayers up to the families who are still mourning, because there's families on both sides still mourning. So we just want to leave on that note, man. It's been a Free Gems podcast. Yep. Listen, we'll be back here next week. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Thank you guys for coming, tuning in, and like, subscribe, comment, whatever. You can comment on anything you want.
Yes, please. Share, post, like, all that good stuff. We're going to see y'all soon, and we gone.
We out of here.